A dragon has descended upon the city. Is its presence related to the digital talismans that have recently appeared on various computers? Who's responsible for these talismans? And can this dragon be stopped? It took till episode 5, but we finally have a Kiyoshiro-focused episode. Like I said in the last part, Kiyoshiro's the character that most interested me. The spastic and cowardly personality that contrasts with the way he tries to present himself in front of others is kind of my favorite. Kind of reminds me of someone. This is definitely my favorite episode so far, and that's not even counting how I feel about Kiyoshiro. The storyboarding felt as lively as episode 1 and 2, and the key animation was far more expressive than the previous few episodes. I get the feeling that they wanted Kiyoshiro and Jellymon's introduction to feel very special, but in a different way than Ruli and Angoramon's introduction. Episode 3 made us feel for Ruli and Angoramon by showing how isolated they felt in their situation, making them relatable, while making us want to see them succeed. Episode 5 lets us connect to Kiyoshiro and Jellymon through comedy, and these two are hilarious. I had a smile on my face the entire time watching this episode. We also got an answer as to why Kiyoshiro spent some time in America, as was stated in promo material. Turns out he's a genius and was sent to America to further his studies. Ended up skipping enough grades to get his master's degree as a teenager. This brings up the question, why is he back in Japan and attending normal high school? Wait, the kids are in high school, right? How old are these characters again? Well, there's an answer, and it had me laughing for longer than it should have. But if you want to know the reason, then you'll have to watch the episode yourself, as I think it's better if you experience that scene yourself. Much like we're used to with the series already, a level 5 Digimon is the threat for the episode. In this case, it's Majiramon, and it seems stronger than the previous level 5 Digimon our team has encountered. Or maybe that's just me thinking he's a Deva, so he must be stronger. Even without that, Ghost Game does a great job framing him in an imposing way, and him having servants makes him just seem more commanding by default. Obviously, to make the audience wonder how our heroes will overcome this threat. Of course, since this is Ghost Game, the answer isn't to fight, but to find another way. This is something I still love about Ghost Game. It always seemed like the answer to everything in Adventure 2020 was, just evolve and kill it! In Ghost Game, the character is always trying to minimize combat as much as possible is kind of refreshing. It also makes the climax of this episode far more exciting than it should be. The moment that the insert song kicked in, my hype went through the roof. Who needs an action sequence when you can have a character overcome themselves and end the conflict without fighting? If Kiyoshiro wasn't already my favorite character before, he definitely is now. Again, easily my favorite episode so far. I realize I haven't actually talked about Kiyoshiro and Jellymon's relationship. They are by far the most entertaining partners so far, Jellymon taking every opportunity to terrorize Kiyoshiro just for her own amusement, but learning to respect him just a little bit by the end of the episode. Kind of reminds me of the relationship between Joe and Gomamon, but a little more extreme. Anyway, that's it for this week, so I hope I'll see you around.